This is going to be a cracker of a week. Let's go. I was at shit trivia tonight with my posse, the Wombats, and it was lit. We had so much fun. We got third place, which unfortunately meant we were like one of the only teams that didn't get a prize. And the meatballs, that meatball special was, it was real tasty. Tomorrow is a big week. It's a big week for your girl clocks, okay? Tomorrow, we're going to the hookah bar. It is Wednesday. And last night I had a good time. I was hanging out with one of my girls, and we went to this lounge, had a little hookah, which I haven't had in a while, and I kind of missed it. Although I kind of wish I was in Dubai again, sitting on the beach after sundown. We hung out, we caught up, going to the housewarming on Saturday, which will be fun. We get to go to Sandringham, which I haven't been since it was summer. We're living life in the moment, all right? And if the weather's good, we gotta go outside. So today I went over to Fitzroy and was just hanging out on the rooftop at Naked for Satan, a restaurant that I'd been to a few times many years ago, with a good old Coke Zero, and just enjoyed that sunshine, and it was nice. It was real nice, and it looks like the next few days are supposed to be sunny, so you know what? We're in for some adventures. But on the way back, I was like, you know what? I'm really hungry now. I didn't eat at Naked for Satan because it's tapas, it's a little expensive. And I walk into my little grocery mart near my apartment, and who do I find but Allegria, which is a fresh pasta place. And I was like, I don't know about that. But they had samples. And the very handsome and charming sales guy who convinced me to get the lasagna special with the garlic bread and the tiramisu, which I'll bring to my friend's housewarming on Saturday. And I guess I got dinner now for the next 4 nights. It's been unseasonably warm. I was supposed to go to an AI seminar today at my university, and when I woke up, I looked at the calendar and saw that, and I was just like, no, we're not feeling that. I'm also going to head to the gym, but for now, just enjoying this ridiculous weather that we've been having. It's supposed to be 30 degrees on Saturday. I think it's around 80 Fahrenheit. At this point in the year, we were down to a handful of sunny days and wearing multiple layers and bringing my raincoat everywhere with me. But we have 4 days of really nice weather. My dream is always to have 2 summers. I want to have optional winters, basically, in my life. And so this year is one of the few years I'm going to get to do that, it looks like. But if the weather stays like it is, maybe I just have a year of summer? I don't know. It feels wrong in my bones. I wonder if it's going to affect, agriculture. But let's not think about that. All the teams are in Adelaide for Gather Round, which I did go to last year because they had made it look so much fun the first year. And let's just say I have very mixed feelings, mostly because it didn't feel like the city was ready for that many people. And this was the second year they'd done it. But I digress. Tonight, since the Pies are in Adelaide, where they handily took down the Swans, and a rip-roaring fight for the first half. And then after that, the Pies just kind of dominated, which was so nice. I was like, you know what? We're going to go to the pub. We're going to watch the footy. We're going to get some fantastic but very expensive chicken wings and have a beer. A little treat yourself moment. I had stepped away from my spot at the bar. Then when I came back, it was taken. And so I was just kind of off in another corner by myself. A live band was playing. And I'm watching the end of the game, and I'm enjoying watching the boys go for it. Just swooping down and getting that W. And then this woman came up to me and was like, oh, why don't you join me and my daughter? And I realized afterwards that I had been in the same exact situation before. And I want to tell you, listen, if I want friends at a bar, I'm going to make friends at a bar, okay? I'm not afraid of going up to a group and being like, hey, what's up? Let's hang out. When this woman is like, oh, I feel like I had to rescue you from standing alone because I thought to myself, no woman could possibly be actually watching the footy. I was so insulted that I was like, you know what? It's been great. The game's over. I only came here to watch the game. Have a good night. So long. Because, I mean, no woman could possibly... I've been to over 100 games. I flew to Perth for one day just to watch footy. No girl could possibly be actually watching the game. It's Saturday, and I'm making the trip out to Sandringham to go see my Scottish friends that moved out there. Hanging out at the beach with them. It's supposed to be nice today. It's supposed to be 30 degrees. I had to pack a lot of stuff with me. Let's go to Sandringham. All right, this feels like an attack. Number one, fertility. Talking about chart your journey towards parenthood. Get out of here. I'm here in Flinders Station, unfortunately, because for some reason PTV and Google Maps told me that no, I gotta come to Flinders. And now I gotta wait 15 minutes because I didn't know that the train only leaves every hour. And it's pretty hot. It's not hot. It's not Melbourne ocean hot. But it's hot. Today is Sunday, the last day of the week, and I spent most of it in bed sleeping because I got back so late from Sandringham, and then for some reason thought it was a good idea to meal prep food for the week when I got back / eat some. And so I didn't end up going to sleep until 4 a.m. And it was a beautiful sunshiny day, so I got a new book from the shared library. I have returned to reading physical books, which I haven't done in a very, very long time. I got the first or second Kindle to come out and never looked back. But considering we're still at zero income, working on the shared library in the building is definitely a more cost-effective deal than getting anything off of Kindle. So I did that for most of the afternoon, just sitting outside enjoying the laser burning down on me. Another hot, hot day. Considering the sun has gone down for the most part, as you can see in the window behind me, and my lack of most groceries in the home. Now, my pantry is well stocked, the freezer well stocked. I could make something, but it's also the final game of Gather Round being played at 7 p.m. today. So let's head back to the Spread Eagle, and we're going to just enjoy the $20 Parma special, maybe a beer, maybe not. Otherwise, that's going to be it, I think, for the weekend. As far as footy goes, it was a really predictable weekend. A little disappointing. Not too much drama going on, although it did come out at the end of the D's game that Petrarca, who I talked about in last week's video, came out this weekend that the team, so the admin side of the football club that he plays for, just never spoke to his family the whole time. So it took them almost a year as a team to just sit down and have a chat with his family, who was beside themselves at the thought of losing a very young man. What is that? And these teams, they wonder why they can't win, despite having, all the stats behind them and stuff. But like I've said before, footy is vibes. Footy's all about the leadership. It's about the camaraderie. It's about the team effort. And you know what? Even though Petrarca wanted out and made a big stink of it in the offseason, and his teammates aren't super happy with him about it, I don't blame him one bit. I would agree with the pundits that he's most likely not going to play for Melbourne again next year. And I definitely don't blame him. Because how despicable. It's one thing for that kind of stuff to happen in the corporate world, and especially in the tech sector where it's dog eat dog, right? But this is a professional sport. And you're still pulling these kinds of like capitalism mind games on people? Like, for what? And you know what? If anybody at the D's happens to see this and they want somebody to come in and try and help steer the ship as far as culture is concerned, you know where to find me. But yeah, so anyway, I'm going to head to the Spread Eagle and enjoy the Parma, hopefully. And otherwise, I'll see you all next week. Don't forget, you could be spending your time with anybody, but you chose to spend it with me, and that's what I appreciate about you. I will see you all again for next week. And I don't know. I actually don't know what the next week brings. We're living in the moment. We're just enjoying life, getting back to the things that we love. Yeah, I hope to see you all again next week. See you later.